Samsung has a problem. In fact, all phone makers do, but Samsung more than most as the largest maker of handsets in the world. Most people now have a smartphone, the easy growth is over and the upgrade cycle is lengthening. Average prices are dropping as cheaper Chinese and Indian handsets match even some of the most advanced phones on the market. So there is a lot resting on its successor, called the S7, which is launched at this year's Mobile World Congress trade show in Barcelona.
We want people to do more with our devices. We want the devices to be durable and desirable. So those are the things we're focused on. In terms of do more, smartphone is something we carry around with us every day. It's an integral part of our life, but people want to do more with it. So we're focusing on more than a phone, effectively, with a phone launch. So that's the Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge, two phones there. And then it's actually about what goes around the phone, so the ecosystem. So the ecosystem is based around a 360 camera, which again allows people a whole new experience. I think we're living in the age of experiences. In fact, more importantly, the age of shared experiences. So in launching a 360 camera, what we enable people to do is to share in a way they've never shared before.
Samsung's last set of phones really won over the critics like myself, but unfortunately didn't set sales alight. This time round, Samsung will really want to start selling a lot of these devices in a way that last year it struggled to do. With this, it's launched the Galaxy S7 Edge, which is a very similar phone to the last set actually, but in many ways has brought in a host of new features which really augment what was already a great design. For example, a longer battery life, which is one of the things that people most complain about, and indeed expandable memory, which again, people really like. It's also waterproof, which a simple thing, but at the same time will really prevent people from perhaps dropping in the loo and having a mistake that way. This time around, I think Samsung really hopes to sort of ace the market. They've really taken on some of the features which, for example, Sony have really made their calling card. So I think Samsung are quite quietly confident that this one could be a winner. At the same time, some consumers didn't upgrade last time, and so there's no reason to think that this time will be any different.
Samsung also has an ace up its sleeve. The group knows full well that everyone has a smartphone, so is now focused on the next stage. What can be done with that powerful personal computer in your pocket? One of the key applications will be virtual reality, which the Korean group already has a lead over rivals such as Apple. And at this year's Mobile World Congress, the group has made its first strides into creating a broader market for virtual reality with a 360-degree home camera.
What Samsung's doing is having a range of products which deliver more benefits to consumers. Consumers can now create 360-degree video and still photographs with the Gear 360 add-on camera. They can consume them on the Gear VR headset, and they can, to some extent, consume them on the S7 smartphone as well by putting it into the Gear VR headset. So Samsung has a range of products now. It can sell all of them. If it doesn't make that much margin in the smartphone, it can make margin with its accessories instead.
The VR story is a strong one for Samsung. User-generated content is going to be a key factor in virtual reality taking off. But even this market is competitive, given rival attempts from groups such as Sony, and really too nascent to move the needle for a company as big as Samsung. Chinese rivals such as Huawei have all guns blazing at MWC, so the pressure is on Samsung now to make the S7 a real success this year. Daniel Thomas, Financial Times, Barcelona.